Good afternoon from London, and it's a bright sunny spring afternoon here in London. And hello from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, and also president of the Association for the Study of Songun Politcs of the UK. Now I have in my hand a piece of paper, as Neville Chamberlain once said, and this piece of paper is a most unwelcome bit of paper. It is a council tax bill, and Britain, as I'm sure many of you will know, those of you who are based in the UK, we're forced to pay council tax, and if you don't pay council tax, the penalties are severe. You can be sent to prison, you can have your possessions seized or your home seized, so it's pretty severe. And so council tax is just one of many taxes that exist in the UK. You've got income tax, PAYE, and you've got value-added tax, which is applied to energy bills, among other things, which bumps up the cost of energy. This is a highly taxed country. Now, what's all this got to do with people's career? I hear people asking. Well, today in the DPRK is a very important day because 48 years ago, taxation was abolished in people's career. The 21st of March 1974 is the day that went down in history, because this is the day when the Supreme People's Assembly of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea decided as follows. Number one, the tax system, a vestige of the old society, shall be abolished completely. The Administration Council, the DPRK, should take measures to implement this law, and the law shall be effective from the 1st of April 1974. This was fully in accordance with Article 33 of the 1972 Socialist Constitution of the DPRK. The abolition of taxation in the DPRK had originally been put forward at the 4th Congress of the Workers' Party of Korea in 1961. And in 1962, Comrade Kim Jong-il gave a talk to students at Kim Il-sung University that was titled, "On Our Party's People-Orientated Policy of Ultimately Abolishing the Tax System." The DPRK set about the task of abolishing taxation in the period 1964 to 1966. Peasants, or working farmers, were freed from the agricultural tax in kind. Only income tax and local authority tax remained. By the 1970s, taxes accounted for only a small fraction of state revenue. The DPRK's far-reaching and ambitious social welfare program was instead funded from the profits of state-owned industry. Thus, in the spring of 1972, the DPRK completely abolished taxation and at the same time reduced prices by 30% on average, a truly epical measure for raising living standards. When I see the soaring prices in the shops in Britain, I often think how wonderful people's career is, because it reduced prices instead of putting them up all the time. As President Kim Il-sung said, The abolition of taxation, the abolition of the tax system in our country is the brilliant victory of the great Juche Idea, as well as a demonstration of the incomparable advantages of our socialist system, which is the embodiment of the Juche Idea and the great capability of our socialist independent economy. Thanks to the immortal Juche Idea and its victory, our people are being provided with a richer, independent and creative life in the socialist land of happiness, where there is no exploitation, oppression or taxation. End of quote. And I have to say, that's a very sort of beautiful piece of writing, really wonderful to actually read out. The abolition of taxation by the DPRK was a truly people-orientated measure, which was an example of the Juche Idea in action. It was a measure only possible under the Juche-based advanced socialist system of the DPRK. In countries like Britain, many people wrongly associate taxation with socialism, largely because they confuse social democracy with socialism when the two are actually different things. In Britain, social democratic regimes such as the Attlee, Wilson, Sonny Jim Callaghan and others raised taxes to fund social reforms instead of funding them through the redistribution of income and wealth through expropriation. Thus, workers in capitalist countries, in addition to being exploited by capitalist employers in the workplace, are exploited by the capitalist state. Now, in the UK, council tax bills are rising. Mine's gone up by another £4 or £5 a month. I consider it a most unnecessary tax. When we have to pay this on top of VAT and other taxes, and also national insurance is being increased as well. So, when you think of this and the fact that the DPRK abolished taxation a long time ago, you realise that people's career is a wonderful socialist paradise that gives people virtually free housing but does not tax people. Thank you for your attention, for listening today. If you're not already a subscriber to our channel, Songun 007, please consider subscribing, and also subscribe to our affiliated channel, Korean Friendship Association UK. And if you have suggestions for videos you'd like me to make or content you'd like me to upload, please do so. We have our own publishing program. I've written a number of books. You can find them on lulu.com. I'll put the link in the description of this video. And I think the most important thing is to sort of widely publicise the channel, share videos from it, tell other people about it, and also to support the activities of the British Group for the Study of the Juche Idea and KFA UK as much as you can. And this needs to go beyond putting like on Facebook or like on YouTube. We've got a number of events coming up. We've got the KFA UK third Literature and Poetry evening this weekend, Saturday 26 at 7 p.m. That's online via Skype. And also on March 30th, we're going to have an online seminar to mark the 40th anniversary of the publication of the work on the Juche Idea. And on the 2nd of April, we're going to have a real-life meeting to celebrate the 110th anniversary of the birth of the great leader, President Kim Il-sung. and we're going to do an online meeting to follow that up, and we're going to have a picket in May. So please don't say, oh, we don't do anything. Instead get stuck in and get involved with us. I say, I'd thank you all for listening. Thank all our subscribers, new and old, for their support. And have a great day, and goodbye.